क्या दे दिया बेटा? बाद में उनको पता लग गया। दो टाइम के बाद ना उनको पता लग गया कि सारे बोर्ड में बहुत काम It was like holding a flag or something.
Hi everyone, I'd like to talk a little bit about our star, Aditya, and also my big brother. I'm going to be reading off a speech to make sure I get everything. So, as most of you know, he's sending off to college this fall and setting up a bright future for himself. This can mean different things to different people. Some believe it's about the experience or a new milestone. But one of my favorite things about my brother is that he has a really different mindset. He believes hard work and always trying your hardest while making sure to enjoy yourself will always lead to joy and success. His brilliant mindset has gotten him where he is today, and we couldn't be any prouder. He almost never asks anyone for help. He keeps going until he gets it right and never gives up no matter how long it takes and no matter how hard it may seem. He always picks himself up from where he fell by himself. I really look up to him and wish I could be just like him someday. But don't think we're perfectly nice to one another. Half of you in this room have heard me say something along the lines of, "Oh yes, he's finally going to college and he's going to stop bugging me." And you've heard him say something like, "I'm finally going to college and getting away from my annoying and short sister." Yes, I may be annoying and I may be short and he may bug me, but under all those arguments is a very special sibling bond.
I remember once I had a really strong core memory, and every time I look back, it was one of the biggest things I remember was at Arish's house. We were all together and we decided to have a pillow fight, and we didn't know how a simple pillow fight could leave Aditya wounded on the head. Of course, now we look back and think of them as memories, but in the moment I was really hurt emotionally. I'd accidentally hurt one of my best friends. I came from India, and the lesson there was if you get hit by someone, you have to hit them hard. And when I look back, all I remembered back then was just hit hard, and that's what I did. But now I look back and it's a core memory, and I think as friendships grow, you'll get into fights, you'll have those moments, but in the end it's all like worth it because of all the memories. And it's also a core memory because I got into a lot of trouble right after. However, a few years later, in 2015, my family would end up moving to New Jersey, and I thought I wouldn't meet Aditya for the rest of my life until last year on June 19th, and he had to come for some college program, and that's when I met him after almost 6 years, and now it's been 7 years. And by then, I had not been in touch with anyone from Minnesota. I didn't even know how the interaction between us would have been, but the meetup turned out to be a way for us to catch up and see how different our lives turned out. And this was, again, another core memory I have of Aditya. And it was like really nostalgic. I was able to remember all the memories I made in Minnesota. It was like circling back. It was like I came back to step one, coming back to Minnesota. And I know like he changed because he loves K-pop. I remember back then we used to jam to Indian music, and I myself am a Weekend fan, but I respect his different music tastes. I got to know about what classes he was in, how he was doing in school, his target colleges. But although he definitely changed, not only in terms of musical preference, but he changed physically, mentally, and emotionally. But in my eyes, it was the same Aditya that I had the pillow fight with that one day, the same one that I had a brotherly bond with. And we got each other's numbers. I got to connect with my other friends from Minnesota through Aditya. The meet was both nostalgic and exciting. As all good things come to an end, Aditya would leave the following day. But here I am again presenting this amazing speech that I made for him. And I'm like, yeah, here I am again presenting a speech for my brother's graduation, and here I am again smiling while writing this speech, thinking of all the great memories I've made and will continue to make with Aditya. After the meetup last year, I know this individual right there is someone who's going to be successful in life and someone who's going to make it really far. And because when no one was there, when I had no friends, the only person there was Aditya. And from the bottom of my heart, congratulations for making it.
How was it like giving your speech?
It was nerve-wracking, but also kind of nice, so I could say anything I want about him.
And how do you feel about people putting a bunch of bunny ears behind you and doing random stuff?
I feel like I want to punch one of them right now.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Now I'll talk to the other people who gave speech. As my brother, and as you're going to graduate next year, how was it like giving that speech?
It was fun.
Okay.
Next year you're going to have to do the same math.
How do you feel after hearing all those speeches?
Pretty good.
Graduation party.